Uh, yeah, well, Noah also had to go like 4 hours away for the best flu shot in the world for some reason. So,
What made this flu
No.
shot so important?
Tim, it's very
No,
important.
okay. I wasn't going 4 hours away. It was right next to my apartment.
Why were you 20 minutes?
I'm not right next to I'm not at my apartment right now. I'm at my mom's house.
So you went from your apartment to get the flu shot, then to your house.
Well, I also went grocery shopping. But I went grocery shopping first and then got a flu shot at Kroger, but it took an hour, and I thought it would take like 10 minutes.
It took an hour?
Yeah. It was like a 40-minute wait, but they didn't say it was a 40-minute wait. And then they made me sit afterwards for like 5 minutes.
Well, they want to make sure there's no, reaction.
Yeah, but
They didn't do that with me, actually, now that I think about it.
I've never had that happen. I tried to tell them I had to be on a podcast, but they wouldn't listen.
Hey, got a podcast. It's 7. Can we hurry this up?
And then I was behind in a residential street. I was behind a freaking cement truck. Now, luckily, it wasn't for too long, but it was going like 20 miles an hour.
It's excuses.
No, I mean, I was going to take a video of it, but that's illegal.
This is the Experience Podcast with me
Talk
and
about it.
someone else. Tanner,
What?
I gotta redo it. This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else. Go.
And someone else, and that someone else is a very special guest. He's never actually been on a full feature-length podcast episode before, and that person's name is... He hasn't, has he?
Noah's been on like 5 times.
Really? Okay, well, I guess...
You wouldn't know, Tanner, because you're not on with him.
No. Okay. So a returning guest, I guess. Excuse me. But it's been a year since he's been on a podcast, I presume.
No, I was on it like a month or two ago.
Yeah, like a couple months ago.
What? I need to check my podcast lore.
You need to listen. You don't listen
It
to
was in August because school had just started.
Yeah, I think you're on with Elizabeth or something.
I was on with Blake.
Blake? Okay.
Well, the point is, welcome back. This is a very special episode of the podcast, Quarantine Edition.
I mean, it's been like that for a while, but okay.
Exactly. And Daniel has something to say.
I have nothing to say. You were going on.
What?
I thought you had something to talk about.
So this is what's going on in Tanner's life. I'll give the Tanner update first. If you want to ask me like, Tanner, what's up? I don't want to just talk about my life. I feel like I'm...
No, go ahead and feed
Tanner,
him.
why don't we talk about you and your feelings?
Okay, so right now, if you guys notice the background behind me, it's a little bit more ornate.
Notice that.
It is I'm in my dad's office back home. My parents are on vacation. They left a couple hours ago.
Same. That's why I'm here.
Oh, you two should party.
You're house sitting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm house sitting and dog sitting for my parents. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. School, it's been since after the first month, it's just been like nonstop. Like the pacing is just rough. I thought senior year was supposed to be easy. You guys are seniors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Are you graduating in 4?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
But are you graduating in like 4? Because you
No.
transferred.
I'm taking an extra semester.
Okay, so you're not a
3.5.
4th year. You're not a senior.
Okay. What is senior?
There's no senior at Tech. Let's be honest.
Well, including this semester, I got 3 semesters left. So 2 more full ones. So, yeah, I thought 4th year was supposed to be easy.
Who said that?
Yeah, I don't know who told you that.
Are you doing senior design?
No, not yet.
Okay, I don't know how that's even possible.
I'm
Because he's doing an extra semester.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
how senior design itself is even possible.
I don't know
Because
how they...
half the projects, or when I did it, I mean, like you watched at least some of the presentations, I feel like all of the projects would not be possible. Literally every single one of them. The amount of
Meeting
times
time.
I went to the company I was doing it for, maybe 3 times a week, twice a week. I mean, it's for the whole semester. I mean, it's like impossible. I don't know how
I
they.
don't know how we're doing it. Actually, well, I talked to one of my friends is graduating this semester, so they're taking it. I think it's just a struggle to even find projects
Yeah,
right now. So it's like a difficult semester for them, especially. But some of the classes I'm taking are hard, and it's the pacing. I think that the teachers aren't used to facing a pandemic. I think they assume that people have more free time because they're at home. They don't have to go to classes or really leave their chair, so much.
I mean,
So
I don't leave my chair
I don't either. But
just to get a flu shot.
I'm just,
No, you have a job, but you don't.
Yeah, I don't go into work though. I work from
Still.
home.
If you had gone into work, would you be leaving your chair?
Yeah, but that's the whole point. That's
you go from one.
No, I
chair to
mean,
another.
when you get to work, aren't you just sitting in a chair all day?
pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing the same thing, except
Okay.
except you're sitting in your car to
Yeah.
go sit in your chair somewhere else.
Yeah, fair enough.
Really, life is just about finding the next chair.
That's kind of depressing.
You kind of just
I'm
go
not gonna lie.
between chairs, huh?
That's kind of depressing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all about right. Okay, think about it. What Tanner? You ate dinner. What did you do? You went to go sit in a chair. Now you're doing a podcast. You're going to sit in a chair.
You
What
can
are
also
gonna do
think
later?
about it's the next time you're gonna stand up.
It depends on what kind of person you are. Are you a stand-up guy or are you a sit-down guy?
Oh, I'm a sit down guy. I like sitting.
Okay. That's what I figured. Tanner, go ahead.
Am I allowed to ask Tanner what classes he's taking, or is that too specific?
You can go ahead. So
Okay.
there's okay. Yes, I'll answer your question. So the two hard classes are like the IE senior electives. I'm taking 4133 advanced optimization.
Who?
With who?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you not know your
I don't.
professor's name?
LAN.
You don't know your professor's name? Got it.
Okay, so we switched professors. 2 weeks ago.
What?
Starting. Yeah, it was like halfway through. I don't know what happened. It was weird. The first part of the semester or the first half was like recapping 3133 regular optimization, and this one's like this half is machine learning, optimization with machine learning. I've stopped paying attention.
Tanner, can you finally help me with my homework from last spring?
Possibly actually,
Okay.
might be equipped. Yeah. But I think it's a little late for that.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Couple things. So that class and the other hard class I'm in is a special topics like at 4803, online learning. It's called Gupta.
Wait. Hold on. You're taking a class called online learning?
Yes. Yes, I'm learning online online. Yes. Very funny. It's about like when traditional machine learning algorithms fail or.
Okay, so the learning is not in reference to students.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
this is a normal class. You would have taken it in person in a normal
Correct.
situation.
It's basically
It's not-
just like algorithm study.
It's not like a psychology class.
Mm-mm.
So you're not
No.
taking any like core IE classes? You're done with all those?
Yep. Those are the classes I'm taking now for like IE. I'm also taking ECE, like some of the engineering electives basically.
2020 or?
2020, yeah.
Oh, that's the easiest class in the world.
And then I'm also taking sociology, pass fail. So I basically don't do anything for that class.
Whoa, Tanner, you should be learning.
I was just stacked in the other classes. So I was like, well,
Yeah, why would you not?
yeah. I mean, I have 9 hours to make, like 9 credit hours to make. So I'm like, I'm a senior. Fuck it.
Tanner, you take 9 credits every semester.
Exactly. So
I don't
basically,
even know how you do this.
I took 14 one year, 13 1 year, and every single other year was 12 or less.
Yeah, but no,
I
he's
graduated in
breaking 12 is what I'm saying.
I mean, I took 9 one semester. I took 11 one.
Tanner's doing that every semester.
technically, I'm taking. Does band count? Band doesn't really count. So it's really just
Yes.
It's a credit.
and 10 credit hours.
Well, band's 2 credits. Is it 1 this year?
Let's do it. That's what I meant. Yeah.
I think it might be 1 actually,
Oh, they changed it this semester.
which doesn't doesn't make sense. It was that we had half practices, but now we've gone back to like
Well, but if you're not going to all the games, then so it's
yeah. So
and you're not going to away games, so it's a
Yeah,
little.
but what about section leaders? They go to all the games.
yeah,
Just away games though?
maybe,
Yeah, but they wouldn't go to away games. They would go to maybe 2 or 3. I feel like it's.
They cut back certain things. It's.
You guys want me to settle it? I can look it up on BuzzSport.
No, I don't care.
I don't think anyone cares, Tanner.
Okay, so that's what I'm taking, and it's just kind of stressful. I don't think the teachers are understanding how difficult it is on the students to just be like locked away in the classroom.
Well, also Tanner, this isn't meant as an insult, but you're a very social person. You need that interaction.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it
So-
sucks. Freshmen,
Yeah, you were not built to just sit in a chair.
I
Unlike-
guess.
I couldn't do it at school.
Yeah. Noah, go back to your Outer Worlds background.
I don't even know what that means.
One of them
Outer,
was from the
what's
video.
Outer Worlds?
Ago. It was 3
I-
backgrounds.
Yeah, this is great content.
This one?
That one, I think.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's a game I started in the beginning of the semester, and then when school picked up, I haven't been able to finish it.
No, you raised your hand.
I just wanted to know what that did.
Oh, okay.
And it's 2 credit hours, by the way.
It is 2. Okay, so you're taking 11, so that's like not a lot, but it's not 9.
Well, yeah, it's just the 2 classes, the 40. No,
40,
The
83.
The online learning class.
The online learning.
like, okay, you're done with the homework. Here's a test next week. Here's a big project to work on. And maybe it was like that during the regular semester, but it just feels different. Maybe because there's like no change of pace, no
It's distraction.
yeah, there's no distractions. It's just you're in your chair and you're working, and they put the work level to compensate for you always being in your chair. It's rough.
Here, Tanner, you haven't worked the hardest of a lot of people
That's true.
historically.
That's true.
So this could be a natural progression
I
for
mean, I
you.
haven't either.
Oh well, we'll get to Noah in a minute, but
but yeah,
yeah.
it's just been a difficult semester, honestly. So that's my life. Noah, how's work?
That's fine. I had last week off. It's pretty nice.
you had a week off.
Yeah,
Why?
because it's the law.
You're gonna have to get into a little more details there.
But I believe in most states, if you like work a certain amount of hours per week, you have to have time off.
Yeah. How? What do you work? You don't work shift work.
No, but even if you're salaried, like
You work 40 a week.
yeah,
Huh.
sometimes more.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't get overtime, but
Oh,
because I have a salary. But I mean, yeah, I have a certain amount of time off, a certain amount of weeks off, and they're like, yeah, let's not have everyone use that time off in December because no one really used it at all this year because there was nowhere to go. So people were like, so yeah, use it in August, September, October. So I did.
What did you do for your break?
Sat in my chair.
and watch the Braves.
No, I played some Nintendo.
You said we couldn't record during a Braves game.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, yeah, we don't have to go too deep into that. I chose this day. I mean, just in case the Braves made it to the World Series today,
I knew
they wouldn't
that.
have played.
When is the actual World Series? Was it yesterday? Did it start yesterday?
It started
Like
yesterday.
the
Started on
Dodgers
Tuesday.
Or what's today? Thursday? Yeah.
Thursday? So it's game 3 today?
No, they're not playing today. There's no game today. That's why we're
Oh.
recording today.
See, I don't know anything about baseball. I just know the Braves lost.
Okay, you didn't need to say that out loud, Tanner.
The Braves lost
All
Atlanta.
right.
How about Georgia Tech?
Yeah.
Oh, that
They're
one
gonna-
hurts a little.
No, it doesn't. What, you thought they were going to win?
No, well, I didn't think we were going to lose by that much.
Okay, me neither.
It's a different.
I don't think anyone.
It was pretty
Yeah.
fun. I enjoyed the game.
The Vegas line for Syracuse, and by the way, by the time this episode comes out, the games this weekend will, gone. But
Oh my
the Vegas,
God, I can't believe we
We
beat
beat Boston College.
College by that much. Holy crap.
The biggest thing for Syracuse is like 46 points.
What?
Like Clemson's like a 46-point favorite right
Okay,
now.
they were only 27 against us.
Wait, what was the 46 with Syracuse?
They
Yeah,
were,
for Clemson.
Clemson's favored by 46. They were only
Oh.
favored by 27 against us.
Yeah, they covered the spread multiple times.
Did they? Oh, I didn't realize.
2.5. Yeah.
Anyway, so no, you were just sitting in your chair all week.
Yeah, playing some Nintendo, watching my dog. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's all you got.
I mean, I can't leave my apartment because my dog.
This is your dog? This isn't like your parents' dog?
This is my parents' dog that's now mine. I pay for everything. I watch her full time. I mean, she's under my name. She's my dog.
A full adoption.
Pretty much.
But now you're not in your apartment. You're back home.
I'm back at my mom's house because they're out of town and wanted me to watch the house.
Okay. And you just willingly did that for them? Joking.
Yeah,
I don't-
I've got a king size bed here. It's pretty nice.
Taylor, it's a big upgrade for Noah.
That's pretty. It's,
It
I
is
wouldn't-
nice being like. fully
So most
stocked.
parents are like, "Oh my God, why don't you come home all the time?" And when they leave college, they don't want them to leave for college, and they want them to come back afterwards. Somewhat. My mom's like, "Leave. We want you out. Get the fuck out of my house."
Yeah, because you stayed there for an extra year.
Yeah, but even like before for college, she's like, I live pretty close to Tech. She's like, "There's no way you're staying here. Please don't visit."
Find a job in some other city.
No, okay, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
But you found the job in Atlanta.
I mean, I didn't want to leave. I've never lived anywhere else than Metro Atlanta.
It's scary. He's not a.
I mean, neither of you.
I've lived everywhere.
Not you.
Tanner.
I mean, Tanner lived in Athens, but that's not really a place.
Tanner hasn't really left. Yeah, within like a 100-mile radius.
That is true. Pretty much.
And Tanner goes home a lot.
No, I don't. What do you mean?
What city?
Right now, I'm in Marietta.
Gross.
Yeah, party at my place. Parents aren't home. Woohoo! I can't do that because I've 2 tests next week. Actually,
Of course. I got a test next week.
it's like
What kind of job do you have where you take tests?
I'm basically in school for the past couple months and
Oh,
for the next couple. There's training, Noah,
Hey, anyone looking for a job? My company's looking to hire.
I'll say.
tell me, a little bit,
IEs. What?
tell me a little bit about the position.
Well, I mean,
What do you do? Tell me about the
it
company.
would be pretty soon. So it wouldn't be
Well, what do you do? Let's start with that. Sorry, I'm
SQL.
SQL. You do.
I do a ton of SQL coding.
Where do you work? Like, who do you work for?
That's confidential information.
But you're offering jobs?
Yeah.
Go to Indeed.com/
No, I work for a Fortune 500 company based out of
Okay.
Sandy Springs, but
Yeah, I work
there's
for
down
a
to like
Fortune.
4.
Do you want to put it in the chat? You can type it up.
No, I work for Veritiv. That's the name of the company.
Verid? How do you spell that? Verity?
No, TIV.
Verity Tucker.
What'd you say?
I don't know how to spell it.
I found it. Veritiv.
Yeah, it's a Fortune 500 company. Come on, how would you not know it? No, you don't know it because they don't sell things to people. They sell it to companies. So unless you yourself are a company, you probably never heard of it.
It's a B2B
Yeah.
type thing.
It's basically Dunder Mifflin.
That doesn't help.
I don't watch The Office either, but that's what I've been told.
And what? How is it like Thunder Mifflin? Office culture?
No, like the base of the
Stationary?
whole company.
It's a state. Okay.
I mean, we also sell like, package.
Looks
What?
like, yeah, you do public paper, logistics.
Yeah.
It looks like it's also only like 5 years old too, right? 6 years old.
Well, I mean, my boss has been there for 20 something years. So, but it was a merger of 2 companies.
Oh.
For a while, so.
Mhm.
Okay, I see.
So,
Tell me a little bit more about the position.
I mean, I just do a lot of SQL coding projects about inventory management, and so it's like a lot of 30, 34. Is that a class?
What do you mean?
You just
Project
said
manager for SQL. Or are you talking about
No, but
the,
it's that and what's the warehouse class?
I remember you're close, not 3034, but 3032. It's
30, 31. That's what you're thinking of.
uh
Let's
It
think
doesn't
about
like-
this for another 5 minutes.
I 30 20 something. I think you're close. It's like 30 something. Whatever.
14,
But yes.
3104. 3104. That sounds right. That's right, isn't it? Whatever. Yeah, it's got to be right. Yeah.
But whatever. Okay, I remember taking it. I know.
I'm sure people are going to drill
Who'd you
us in the
take it with?
comments about this.
I hated that class.
Who'd you take it with?
Toby. You know Toby?
Wait. You didn't take it with.
He was the super one.
You didn't take it with Damon?
No, I think. Oh, we're talking about. Wait, I think you're talking about. Were you supply chain?
Yeah.
As your.
Well,
or
no,
just-
but
yeah,
I
that's
took the class.
okay. I think
Oh,
that's one of the ones you can take for
You
like.
have to take Damon's classes. You just have to. I'm just telling you. If you haven't, unless you can't.
I don't. It probably won't work in the schedule. I don't. I could take that class that you're talking about.
I'm just talking about even if like it's just having him as a professor, it will be so helpful.
His name Damon Williams.
Yeah. Just having him as a professor will be so helpful, and you will laugh a lot, and you will hate him the first class, but then you realize that half the things he says aren't true. Like if you do this, you'll get a 0. If you don't put a period, if you put 2 spaces, you'll get a 0. You realize that all of that's kind of not really true. He's just trying to scare you.
I see. Yeah, I took one really hard class with Toby, but
I know
think it
Toby.
was-
He goes to my stepdad's synagogue. He's in the choir.
Really?
Yeah, he sings. I remember at I think it was Rosh Hashanah, not this year, but a year ago, because this year it was all virtual. I saw him, I'm like, that guy looks a lot like this professor at Tech. And then it turned out
You
to
never-
be him.
He's super. It's a super hard class. Like
Apparently, he's like the smartest professor at least in the IE department, in terms of like,
yeah, he was basically like, "Oh, you guys don't get this? Why don't you guys get this?" And we were like, "What do you mean?
Like-
We're not geniuses."
apparently he wrote a paper with Erdos, which is like one of the, he published a paper with him. He's a very, very famous, I guess, mathematician from like the 70s-ish era, late 19th century, 20th century.
I agree. He was like a genius, but he was like, I don't know how you guys are struggling to get this concept.
You should
When the
mention
entire
his,
class-
you should ask him to sing. Since he sings,
I-
he's in the choir.
I don't take him anymore.
Oh,
It
that's
was
right.
a hard class. I look forward to it. It was a really hard class. Probably one of the hardest to take. I got like an actual 50 in the class. Like that was my average. Was somewhere like a 50.
Sorry, what class was this?
Stochastics and
Oh,
manufacturing.
stochastics. Oh, I had much easier teacher for stochastics. I think it was Ihan.
Oh yeah, that's the other one I think.
Much, she was from Brazil, I think, or Turkey, one of the two. I know they have nothing in common, but either she was from Turkey and wore a Brazil shirt all the time, or she was from Brazil and wore a Turkey shirt all the time.
32, 32. The one.
Yeah, stochastics. Yeah.
That's the one I was talking. Thought you were
I'm talking about
What-
3104.
We're really planning it out on the podcast. The supply chain model, manufacturing, and warehousing. I didn't have to take that.
You should. Not even for the class, just for Damon.
It sounds like an UPS kind of related class too.
I don't do warehouse.
Oops.
Oh, UPS. That's the kids call it UPS.
No, they
The kids
don't.
The kids. Tanner.
do.
Who,
It's
why
got-
are
it's
you
a really-
hanging around kids?
It's a young company.
It's yeah.
A lot of
New talent.
new talent.
I mentioned-
Exactly.
I mentioned to my mom that where you were living, Daniel, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's right where I'm from."
Is it actually?
She's from a power plant.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's close to the city where she was born and it's kind of close to where she grew up.
Where?
She grew up in Rochester.
Rochester? Oh, that's like 2 hours away.
But that's not where
like
she
an hour.
was born.
It's like an hour. It's like an hour and a half away. Yeah, it's probably about an hour and a half.
And she was, born in Ithaca, which is probably also like an hour away.
That's a little farther.
Further.
It's
Okay, so it's like an hour and a half away from where she was born, or where she
it's
grew up.
around the area. Yeah, it's around the area. Oh, I mean, just upstate New York.
So,
Yeah, of course. Well,
if you're ever in Rochester or in trouble, I have a lot of pull there. I can get you out of trouble.
Got a lot of pull.
I do. Well, my family does.
I just have to mention the classic Rittenberg name.
No.
Oh,
That's my dad's last name.
oh, that's right. It's your mom's family. I don't know what your mom's maiden name is.
It's not sure. Her maiden name is her last name. She never changed her name.
I don't know what her last name is.
No, me neither.
Okay. Tanner?
So that brings us to the next episode, or the next, segment on the podcast.
According to today?
Well, no, this the next segment. It's like a.
Why are you wearing a St. John's shirt?
Yeah, it's a little. I'm not sure what Tanner is doing here.
St. John's, but this isn't the St. John's you're thinking of, not the St. John's in New York. This is the St. John's in Minnesota.
Because that's better?
That's where my dad went. The St. John's University in Minnesota. Yeah. It's like
that collar could not be more stretched out.
This was my dad's. This was like in college, senior year.
Minnesota? There's a St. John's in Minnesota?
Yeah. Believe it or not. I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? That's where.
Oh my god.
It's in Collegeville.
Wait, it's in St. Joseph? It's literally in a city called St. Joseph. And there's a school called St. Joseph, too. That's like Division I, so it's a big school. And they're in the same conference as St. John's.
The College of St. Benedict is in St. Joseph. St. Benedict is the women's college. He told me that he would have to, if they ever wanted to meet any girls, they'd have to, go over to the next over. It was an all men's college, so they have to go over to St. Joseph, which is the women's college, if they wanted to have a Halloween party.
The women's college you said was St. Benedict. You just said that.
Or St. Benedict, that's what I meant. Which is in St. Joseph.
What is that?
Very confused.
Why is there so many saints there? I mean, St. Paul.
Very religious.
Minnesota, I guess. Is your dad from Minnesota?
Yes.
Oh, does he speak like this?
No.
Has he been in the show Fargo?
Minnesota? That's North Dakota.
Well, the show is set in Fargo. Or it's set in Minnesota.
Oh, it is? It's in Minnesota?
Some of it's set in Minnesota.
Skyuma.
Yeah. I think so.
One of my really good friends lives in Minnesota. I just saw him.
No, my dad doesn't talk like that, if you were wondering. He talks pretty normal.
That's too bad.
Make sure.
Okay, what's the next segment?
So the next segment is, I was hoping to stall enough time, but then I was answering your questions about St. John's. So the next segment is, of course, Daniel thinking of the next segment.
Tanner, that's not how this works.
That's not how segments work?
No. You can't start it up like you have a segment and then just pass it off.
Oh, okay. Well, here's a segment that it's the drama segment. I just remembered some drama. Is it drama? Does Anoush listen to this podcast?
I heard about this from my roommate. My roommate was cracking up so much.
Yeah, you can talk about it, Tanner.
Talk him through the story.
I mean, he does listen. I think, look, we're not going to take sides here. It's more just the, from an outside observer, what happened, okay? I think it's probably a fair way to look at this. But it's an interesting, yeah, Tanner, you can bring it up.
He got removed, cited for toxicity, basically.
From what? Tanner, you got to give more context than that.
Yeah, I want to get removed. That sounds like an accomplishment. Good for him.
Yeah. Tanner, go ahead.
this was after the Clemson game. I think maybe some people were complaining. Like, not really. This guy wasn't. I don't think he was actually like complaining in such an awful way. But then I think Anuj complained about the spirit of. He's like, the spirit really comes from the band and the people in the crowds, and despite what some people in the chat say or something like that.
And this is all in the chat, by the way.
Oh, Tanner.
To make it
Yes.
So
So
you
that-
need to add me to the new group me, right?
Why would I do that?
So I can change my name and tell them practice is canceled.
Yeah.
For tomorrow. Yeah. You
Do it.
do that for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Well, I would let you do that, except there is no practice tomorrow, and you would out yourself. It's an away game, so they're like, we've already learned because it's just standing and playing band, so we kind of already went through the music multiple times.
Okay, well, do it, and I'll do it on Monday then.
Yeah,
Which
you guys
band?
can figure it.
Which group me?
Isn't there a new group me?
The official one?
The Trumbull one. Is there not like a fake?
Official or the?
Not the official one. Well, actually, the official one would be funnier, but you don't have.
I think
to
you're already in the other one.
Should be in the other one.
I'll check.
Unless you-
Tanner, you can continue to talk
Wait,
about
is
it.
there another new one?
No.
There should.
There's the one that gets updated annually.
Yeah, but no one's posted in that in like a year.
Noah, you're in the unofficial one.
Yes.
But
Still.
that doesn't have any people in it.
It's got 97 people in it.
But they didn't add like any of the new people. They don't
You
use
did
it.
not add any of the new people. You're correct.
No, I'm pretty
What?
sure there is a new unofficial one.
There's a new unofficial. Well, I'm not in it.
I know because you graduated.
Hold on. Let me
Not
see that.
now.
So
That's
what was
I
the
was
last,
told?
what's the last message in that unofficial one?
Last message was something from the news.
News.
Oh, really?
But I mean,
Wow.
Carl just did like a couple weeks ago in this unofficial one.
What do you say? Carl
He asked
Peterson?
for a rain jacket.
Oh. I think he was using the wrong one. Oh yeah, let's use. All right, so there is a new one.
I know.
You guys aren't in it. Sorry,
Yeah.
old people.
Didn't
Are
make
any
it.
old people in it?
I
There's
doubt
only
it.
30 members in it.
I assume they just started fresh. That's no.
I
That
know,
makes
which is so stupid because it's so inactive, is what I've been told.
the new one or the old one.
The new one.
Well, the old one's inactive too.
Because
Well,
but old people would. I mean, it's not that inactive. I mean, it would. People, if the new people use this, it would not be inactive because they're freshmen.
I could see arguments for why they would make a new one and why they wouldn't, or what I could see both sides there. But
So you want me to add you to the new one?
Yeah.
I don't need to. But
All right,
no.
okay, no, add me to the new one. I'm gonna say practice is back on for tomorrow.
Twist. Yeah, they'll never see that coming.
How do you delete the message that says Tanner Base?
They
No,
will-
just don't call me Noah.
Wait, how do I?
Oh, Adam has a different name.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Oh.
Or if
Uh,
you type my phone number.
If I type your phone number, won't it add your contact?
It might.
I don't know. Who cares?
I have-
That-
You have to create a new group account.
no. Yeah. just-
All right, we'll do this after the podcast. We'll do this after the podcast.
Okay. So the new
Yeah.
segment is.
I don't know if you wanted to finish up with the previous one, but
People don't always want positivity. They want to be mad, right?
Yes.
That's my opinion.
Strong emotions. Wait, what are we talking about?
the incident.
Gammon?
Wait. Is that what our debate moved to? Or we're talking
That's
about
what you
the-
started.
That's what you started with. We were trying to go. Yeah,
What do you mean?
Tanner,
What are you
what,
talking about?
what is going on?
You did.
What do you mean started with?
All right, anyway.
When you said we're
I know
transitioning to
you-
a
I
new
know you
segment,
guys-
that was the new segment you brought up.
What segment? What did I bring up?
The band law.
Anyway,
What? Where'd you get the N word from Banlon?
No one said the N word.
Wait. Like you're talking.
That's
Say
what
N word.
Tanner, you're already like so offensive a few episodes
I was
ago.
like,
What is
why
wrong
did
with you?
this conversation get so racially charged? I look away at group for 1 second.
Oh, boy. Here comes the white savior, Tanner Debates.
Yeah, what the heck? You
Dude.
guys know me.
Hey, gosh, speak for minorities.
So you never said N-word, the N-word.
No.
100% certain that was never said on this podcast.
Okay.
There would be no context.
I thought.
Like, there's this,
I said if people don't always want to be happy
Yes. Uh-huh.
about
And
football games.
Oh, we're not here. People. That's what I heard. People don't always want to be happy. That's why something N-word.
Sometimes
That's
they
what-
want to be mad, is what I think I said.
Yeah. Yes, and then something.
No.
no, there was
No,
no
that
something.
never happened.
There was no something.
No, you didn't say like the whole word. You just said the N-word, and I was like, I guess.
No. No.
Did you hear it from like Banlon?
N-word. I don't know. There was something. I thought I heard. Maybe it's just a
Go
microphone.
back and listen to this, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, so much effort. What's the time? The time? Go back to 42 minutes. 42
No.
minutes.
Not on the recording. But yeah.
Been recording for 42 minutes.
Yeah.
We didn't
No.
even talk about a segment in the most. Okay, so for the final 5 minutes of the podcast, we're gonna have a lightning round of things we want to do tomorrow. Noah,
Work.
your 1 minute.
What do I want to do tomorrow?
Yep, your 1 minute started. Go.
Oh, I've got to work tomorrow, but let's talk about what we want to do on Saturday, because Saturday's
one?
the big night. We got
It's the big
Khabib
night.
Gaethje.
It's the
What's
what?
that?
Khabib Gaethje night.
Speed Gaethje.
Khabib, Nurmagomedov, and Justin
It's a big
Gaethje.
fight.
It's a big
Oh.
fight.
Tanner, for the record, he did not say any offensive words there. That
Okay.
was all.
Did you just call me a Habib?
That was.
That's the dude's
Did
name.
you just? I know. I figured once I didn't, recognize.
Okay,
Yeah,
your
so
turn.
that's Noah's weekend.
No, it's still 18 seconds. Noah, what are you gonna do
No,
Sunday?
I gotta go. I mean, I don't have to leave, but trust me. Just
What's going on? All right. So, Tanner,
He's got. All right.
yeah, someone else
James.
entered his house.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Noah. All right.
Tanner, wrap it up. Tanner?
So, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed listening. Thank you all for being here and sharing this extra special moment with us, even though a few N-words were said or maybe not said.
Totally not said.
Certain people tune in more for some band group shenanigans and stay safe.
yeah.
Thank you all for being on the podcast.
I don't even know if
Like-
I can cut that out. I don't
What?
know what to cut out.
Cut out the N-word part. That's
Tanner, that never happened.
Are you sure? We need to go back and listen.
I have
Alright.
no idea what you're talking about.
So stop the recording. Wait, Daniel, stop the recording.